Mario games. The very first that we've ever played in our whole lives. If you didn't start your video game career or whatever without playing a Mario game, I don't know what you're doing. So, it's March 10th. If you see any dates, please ignore them. It is now officially March 10th on this channel. And to celebrate Mario Day, we're going to be playing Super Mario Odyssey. But in remembrance of one of the best Mario games. Not that Mario. Nope. Alright, cool. We're going to be getting a little bit of a different outfit. Looking like a champ. And that is how you successfully transition into literally doing whatever you want. Oh my gosh, that friend just died. Wait for it. Alright, so when I was trying to transition worlds, it took me like 5 minutes to figure that out because I haven't played this game in so long, and I forgot how to change worlds, and I was like looking at my controller just with blank stare. Wait, how do you... So, to be perfectly honest, I've already beaten the game. And today I think I'm just gonna mess around, talk about my life, catch up on some things. I haven't made a video in like, what is it, a week now? Maybe 2? I've been so backed up with stuff lately. Imagine a dyslexic kid trying to do this. He's like, Mom, where's the E? So, what's been going on in my life? I went to Washington for like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. That was pretty fun. Here's a picture of me. And yeah, you don't get to see my face yet. So, I haven't made any videos lately. I mean, obviously I went to Washington. That was pretty fun. I'm just gonna talk about that. So, I've really never flown on a plane before, other than, like when I was like a baby. That's because I used to live in Colorado, and then my mom and I would fly back over to where I currently live, just to see family. Other than that, I've never had a flying experience. The greatest part about, like, flying on a plane is that they have such recent movies. Like, I swear they had movies from, like, that were probably out in theaters a month or 2 ago. I'm like, jeez, that's really fast. I got middle seat, so that kind of tells you how my experience went. Whoop-de-doo. No failure. Oh, hey there, construction guy. Oh, I know what I must do. You know, it'd be kind of funny is if I just did like a forward air in this outfit. Washington was pretty fun. Had a lot of great sights, like the Smithsonian's, the monuments, the memorials, all that fun jazz. But I do have to say, the pricing was terrible for everything. Just to put in perspective, I paid $12. I paid $12 for a singular sandwich. A singular sandwich. Okay? No chips. No meal deal. No extra. Oh, look at that. You got yourself a nice medium drink. No. $12 for just a sandwich. Where I come from, $12 you can eat like you're in a palace. Okay? I'm dead. I'm gonna die. Oh. Come on. Come on, I'm so close. The evasion! Let's go. the food wasn't even that good. And I was like, really? It's a big city. Shouldn't have like better cooks, like world-renowned chefs or something like that? No. It didn't. It wasn't exactly any 5-star burger. It tasted so bland. Okay, while we were in Washington, we visited the Smithsonian's, you know, like, obviously, why wouldn't you? It's Washington. Of course you're gonna go visit the Smithsonian's. My favorite was by far the Air and Space Smithsonian. And obviously, I mean, it's planes and space and physics. I mean, like, what is there not to like? It was so cool. While I was there, though, I wrote like this. It wasn't really a ride. It was more like a reality. I don't really know how to describe it. But it was like you get it into this giant. It's not really giant. I'm having a horrible time describing what I want to describe. So, anyways, we pull up to the Smithsonian. Bleh. You pull up to the Smithsonian, and you know you got all the planes and the main exhibit and like all these other side exhibits. And then there was this area that had like cool augmented virtual reality sort of things. And I was like, well, dang, I want to try that. We got there really early that day, so I didn't have any sort of line. But anyways, you pay $10, and what you get out of it is you get to like be in like this fake spaceship sort of thing. And then you have a person flying, and you also have a person shooting. And you're basically like this war zone sort of thing. And you just kind of, and the goal of the mission is to destroy as many enemy fighter jets as possible. And the first time I went on it, me and my friend, I was flying. I'm kind of a good pilot, if I do say so myself. We got 15 kills, and our friends only got like 6 because they're bad. The cool part about it is that whenever you like the way you rotate the plane, it'll also rotate like what you're doing the thing in. So you're like basically upside down or could be sideways at some points. It was so much fun. So we do that, and me and my friend get 15 kills. We were like, dang boy, we kind of good at this. And then so we leave, and then we come back later because more of my friends wanted to do it. When they wanted to do it though, me and my other friend, we were like, wait a minute, we want to do this again. We don't just want to stand around and wait for my boys to do this. Like, that's just boring. So what do? We say we want to do it again. This random dudes who was actually working the thing, he goes, I bet I'm not gonna make you pay full price for it again because you already paid for it. And he gave it to us half off. So instead of paying $10, we were like paying $5. And I was like, well, dang, that's kind of crazy. This time around though, we got 22 kills. Okay, like literally, the guy who was working it, he was like, dang, that's possibly the most kills I've ever seen anyone get in my time of working here. And I was like, well, dang, we're absolute legends. We actually did it. We got a new record at a Smithsonian. Isn't that like the coolest thing ever? And me and my friend over here congratulating ourselves like, boy, we the best. And then half a second later, my other 2 friends come out, and they're like walking around all prancily, and they're all that. And we were like, well, how many you kills get? Because I was like, we obviously got more than them. They got 23. That was depressing. After going to the Air and Space Smithsonian, or the museum, we go to the Natural History Museum. And I was like, well, that's kind of boring. Natural history? Who wants to go see that? Isn't that just gonna be a bunch of plants? Was I wrong. It was not just plants. It had ocean animals, prehistoric animals, fossils, a butterfly exhibit. I didn't really know what was too cool about that one. That's why I didn't do it. But possibly my favorite part of the whole museum was the gems and minerals exhibit. I'm probably thinking, Connor, that's stupid. There's just a bunch of rocks. What's so crazy about a bunch of rocks? Okay, these rocks looked dope. Okay? And I'm not saying this one was the coolest, but it was obviously the most expensive that they had there. It was Hope's Diamond. And if you don't know what Hope's Diamond is, it's basically like, I think it's, time to see what's so special though. Searching up on the internet, what is Hope's Diamond? I mean, obviously I saw it in person. It was a pretty big diamond. It had, okay, the Hope Diamond is one of the most famous jewels in the world, with ownership records dating back almost 4 centuries. That's 400 years. Its much admired rare blue color is due to trace amount of boron atoms weighing 45.52 carats. I'm just gonna search up how much does Hope's Diamond costs somewhere between 200 and 350 million US dollars. That's a crap ton of money. Anyways, back to the thing. Weighing 45.52 carats, exceptional size has revealed new findings about the formation of gemstones. New findings? This is like 400 years old. What? It's not just a giant diamond, okay? I mean, obviously it's that, and it's a really nice necklace. It's literally got, hold on, we count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count because I hear myself twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It has 16 diamonds around it. 16 smaller, but just as good looking diamonds encircling Hope's Diamond. And that is not it. The actual part that you put on your neck for the bracelet, I just said bracelet. For the necklace, it also has diamonds on it. It has, I don't really know, I'm not going to count because I'm too lazy. And I looked at this thing, I was like, well, frick. That's really expensive. And I was like, I wonder what it would be like if someone stole that. I'm not going to steal it. Do not convict me of a crime. I'm not going to steal it. 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 I was kind of chilling there in that moment. And I was like, huh, I wonder if they have some kind of security measures in case if someone did want to steal it. Not saying I want to steal it. Okay? And then I look around and I see the security guard literally. And she's just slacking on her job. I swear she was playing Raid Shadow Legends on her mobile device. On her phone. And I'm just like, and she didn't even look like she could defend herself. I swear some guy could have easily taken her down. I'm like, why would you want to make a security guard that's going to slack off and sit on their phone and could easily get taken down by an actual trained group of robbers that are trying to get Hope's Diamond? And I was so confused. And then we continue looking around the exhibit at the other gems and stuff. And some of them have like such cool formations. They were like so, they weren't meant to look pretty, but they did, you know? It's just kind of like, I don't know. It was nice. After going to the Natural History Museum, we went to the American one, and that was actually really boring. And you can fight about it. I don't really care. To me, it was pretty boring, cause it was just political stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool and all, but I don't want to go to a museum and see depressing forms of political correctness. I'm like, why would I want to see that? You know? So, the entire time while we were chilling in Washington, and I don't know why, I just must be like really repulsive to girls or something, but all my friends are like getting Snapchats from all like these dummy thick high school girls, and I was like, well, dang, I'm really lonely. But I'm not gonna get into that. Ooh, one of the funniest things that, okay, so you know like how people take those photos, and you know when people take those photos of like a giant buildings or whatever, and they like do the picture that makes it look like they're holding it or leaning on top of it or whatever? Yeah, everyone was doing that at the Lincoln Memorial for the Washington Monument. I was so like, I wasn't annoyed. I was just like, please stop. This is really, they were doing cringe, guys. They were doing cringe. That's not okay. They shouldn't be doing cringe. That's not okay. So I combated it while doing something that was cringe. But what I did was I grabbed my phone, I grabbed one of my friends, and I told him, bro, make it look retarded. Like, make it look like I was attempting to get the Washington Monument in my hands, but then make it look so off it's hilarious. So we did, and it was hilarious. We all started dying, and it was because it was both stupid. The reason we started dying is because it was really stupid. And frankly, my form of comedy and humor is the dumber it is, the funnier it is. It doesn't have to make sense, it just has to be funny. And if you're one of my friends, cookies and cream is a perfect example. And this is only like my closest friends that you will understand what cookies and cream means. Oh, so I'm a runner. Actually, I run like long distance, cross country, mile, 2 mile, you know, all the jazz, 5Ks. I've never run a marathon though. It's something I want to do before I get out of high school. When you're in running, you get a pair of short shorts. And I ain't talking like small basketball shorts or like small shorts that barely go above your knees. No. I'm talking short shorts. Like straight up booty shorts. Like, you ever see those hot chicks with a fat ass on Instagram? But they ain't wearing like but they're wearing shorts still? Yeah, like those. But they make them for guys. What else happened? Ooh. We went on a cruise. Let me rephrase that. It wasn't a cruise. It was still pretty cool though. It was like, it's kind of funny. So, we go into this ship called the Odyssey. And basically, it's like a party boat. And we hung out on that for 3 hours. The food was alright for it. I mean, like, I wasn't really complaining. But we had a big old party. It was wild the whole time. Like, we're all college. I mean, we're all high school students. Okay? So, you already kind of know how that went. I don't need to explain that. Mostly because I don't know who watches my videos. All in all, thought Washington was a pretty good experience. You know, it's always nice to just get out of, like, where the norms of usually live and just enjoy the world around you. Go hang out with your best friends. Go meet new people. You know. Enjoy the culture that's around you. See what's happening. Spend lots of money. I don't know why. I spent $10, $12 on a sandwich when I could just get one here cheaper for like $3. Happy Mario Day. If you didn't know, that's March 10th. It's not actually going to be posted on March 10th because I was in Washington, as I told y'all. But all in all, just enjoy your life, live it, save your money, eat good food. I guess this is where the outro happens. So, have a nice day. Love your family. Don't crash planes. You know what? I don't really care what you do. Just don't do anything illegal. And with that, I'll see y'all later.